Super aim, I'm bussin'. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it.
Alrighty guys, so welcome to the video. Glasshouse is officially open again, which is awesome. So if you come out, just be sure to, be careful because it's all going to be slippery and wet, and always respect whatever rules and conditions apply to parts of, the four drive places like these. But today we're starting our track map, finally.
Alright, so this video did start out as a track map video, the first one in the series. I landed on Rhino Horn, and so I was making my way to that track, and then when I got there I realized it was a lot more difficult than I originally thought, and it's not going to really be possible without a locker or a mate there to help spot. So I decided to change the course of the video, so it's not going to be the first episode of the track map, but it is still a pretty cool adventuring sort of four-wheel drive video. So excuse all of the times that I mentioned that this is the first episode of the track map and all that, but stay tuned for some pretty cool drives.
One of the less known about tracks. It's up there. It's about an intermediate difficulty apparently, so we'll see how we go. Yeah, I think we'll go and try and tackle Rhino Horn and then see what we get up to. But I'm just gonna have a stop and have a drink because I'm out here in the middle of the day, and in amongst the trees here there's not much of a breeze, but just off the side of the track, check this out, huge rutted climb. This is off the side of one of the tracks, but a recent addition, got the fridge in here. Grab out the old H2O. Okay, so according to my track maps, this is Rhino Horn behind me, which is behind these trees here, the classic finger point. I know Nagori, shout out to you. So this is like the first big obstacle, which is why I'm assuming that this is Rhino Horn. I haven't seen many videos of it, and what I have seen of it were filmed like 10 years ago, so the quality is, a bit how you going. But I mean, I don't know what's through this way, because this way looks just as fun. There's this rutted out section here, and I'm just going to give it a bit of a walk. So this looks like it turns into a bit of a, oh, the temperature just dropped. Turns into like a bit of a rainforest over here. I'm going to have like a track map series and then like a mini series where you go off and explore the side tracks. Far out. All right, let's go have a look at the main attraction. Again, it's what I'm assuming is Rhino Horn. This is where the map sent me, so I'm assuming that that's it. So if we line up to the car here and take a look at where the wheels are pointing, it's a solid climb. Just when you think you've seen the worst of Glasshouse, something like this comes up. This looks a lot gnarlier than it did in the photos. I'm just going to see if it's worth the risk now, or if I should come back another day when I have the locker installed and do it. But it's definitely not a simple climb. Like, I'm only about halfway up now. Guys, so I've made my decision after walking up and down it multiple times. That first big main step, if I can't get up that for the life of me without winching, then it's not worth giving a go, because that's just going to make the rest of the track so much more difficult. But yeah, we'll just see if we can get up this first little bit, eh? Yeah, we got buggers of getting up that. Once the lock is in, we'll be able to conquer it, I reckon, but for now, we're gonna have to go and find a different track. trying to drive the front up a vertical wall, you know, with only one wheel is really difficult. So we'll definitely come back to rhino horn when we have a locker. It's good to know your limits. I've definitely found my limits in the past. Without further ado, let's continue on this track. We get to explore that little side track actually, which is kind of exciting. Mental note down, there's another hill here. Rhino horn area is all about the hills apparently. Alright. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do here is I've already looked at it for a good while and picked out my line. This last rock here is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about it catching both bits. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my driver's wheel across onto this rock and then down, and then the passenger should fall off that rock. And hopefully we'll be able to clear this rock there, but I might even be able to turn into it. I don't know. I'm going to stick with that original plan though, and if it doesn't work out well, then I'll stop the car, have a bit of a re-evaluation, and there's a bunch of rocks here so I can always track pack if I need to. Yeah, let's give it a crack. that went a lot smoother than I thought it would. I'm really happy with that. I wasn't completely lined up perfectly, so I had to sort of reverse and take a bit of a re-look, but yeah, happy with that. Definitely a site that they've just been recently logging, or a logging site in general, so I'm going to try and make my way out here relatively quickly. I just don't want to get in the way of anyone. There's no one around, but you know, you don't want to be a bit of a nuisance, so I'm going to go ahead and find my way out of here.
And I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video. Again, apologies that this wasn't the track map video, but I think it turned out pretty good just the same. That little rock crawling path was pretty cool. I'll definitely be back with a few mates. That was definitely a really fun part of track, but yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Smash that like button if you did enjoy it, and be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.